Hey, it's Zach fault.
What up, man?
Was crack-a-lacking. What happened? You was
What
late?
up, everybody? I'm laughing at
There
the
we
comments.
go. Okay, now I forgot how to go live. This is crazy.
I'm laughing at the comments. Hey, Burner Girl. What's up, Tina?
Man, what's happening?
Burner.
Shanna, White Rambo. It's a new day.
It's a whole
White Rambo.
Mr. Hart Daniels, BP. Man, I'm so happy to see everybody made it home. My main man, Biggs, Billy.
Tick Wayne, what up, my brother? How you creating the building?
Hey, that's DJ Tick Wayne.
Yeah, DJ Tick Wayne there.
OG Tank.
Mega.
Man,
Hey, what up, Tank?
Back.
Miss Who riding? What's going on?
What up, y'all? What
boy,
up,
my boy?
Good girl, ATL. What up? What up, boy?
All right.
Who you say, Zach?
Everybody at the crib look like.
Say it ain't so.
K Wick. What up,
Gun
everybody?
girl.
What up, Maurice?
Maurice in this joint.
Double tapping the building. What up, man?
My bad, y'all. I was a little bit behind. Mega, what's good?
Hey, Mrs. Groves. Snap at you. What up, brother?
Some things just don't change. Mr. Biggs.
Biggs Wagwan.
Yeah, Mr. Biggs. What's going on, y'all? Patrick, what's good? What's good, y'all? STD. What up, man?
I can't keep up. How far behind am I?
You're pretty close. Pretty far up. Pretty good.
I'm getting.
What up, yo? Mr. Biggs. BP.
Tactical Teen in the building. Burner Girl.
What up, Devin? Armchair.
BTG Demetrius.
Y'all go ahead, man. I'm just listening. I can't read that fast.
What up, Sean?
I'm just scrolling up trying to catch up. Chick Wayne, Rita in this joint, Lameric, Gun Girl, ATF. I shouldn't even speak to you.
That's what I said. Say that again, Zach. Who was in here?
I shouldn't even speak to her.
Right.
What up,
man?
That's my little sis, but I shouldn't speak to her. Who ride? What's happening? Steve, what it do? K-Wick. Dang, man. Devin Parker, what's happening? Charles Henry, my main man. I think I'm getting caught up. Patrick, there we go.
Yep.
Man, y'all smash the like button on your way in. Tonight is gonna be fun.
For sure.
I got a lot on my mind.
Hope you enjoyed that pound cake, Harrison.
I got a lot on my mind, man.
What up, Tony?
What's happening?
Partner.
What up, Armel? What's going on, Armel?
Armel, this joke. You know what I didn't have time to do that I really wanted to do?
What?
Get that ass whooped in a game of space because me and my partner had a table on lock.
First of all,
I didn't know y'all was on point.
First of all, I didn't want to upset nobody. That's why I didn't even come to the space table. I wanted to
right?
Because I like to talk trash, man. Hey, Jimmy Walker, man, Lurch on TV, boy. Oh yeah, but it's gonna be good. I got so much to talk about. And hold on, man. First of all, before I even get going, before we just because we're not gonna even wait for everybody to get in here. We know the live is gonna pick up in a little bit, but we're gonna talk about so much that time gonna fly.
Mm-hmm.
So let me start myself personally by thanking you two fellas. You know, start the day off. Appreciate all, you know what we go through. And I think it's like a dude thing, right? Like I never thank the fellas. Like I just we thanking everybody else. And it's like, man, forget these dudes. Hey, forget them.
They used to it.
Yeah, but let me thank y'all, man, because without you guys, it would make this thing extremely difficult to do. We all play a vital role in this, so I definitely can't take all the credit myself. So I want to make sure that I do that and get that out the way before we start going.
Appreciate you, bro.
For sure.
You know what it is, man. It's the thank you is always there. So appreciate you, man.
That's right. Mayor Koch, you're number one.
Yes, right. Thank you, Billy.
I got a list of thank yous here, man. It's a lot of them. It's a lot.
You guys are my favorite.
Shut up. So look.
What up, Pedro?
I say before we dive all the way in.
Who's young Bully Proof at?
Okay, let me do this before we bring on, because we got a guest already.
Mm-hmm.
So let me do this before we even bring on our first guest.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna thank all of the sponsors for Arm 5 for this year's event. Every single sponsor.
Right.
Every one of them, though, the ones that were there, the ones that weren't, I'm gonna give a quick thank you to all of them. Obviously, I'm gonna start with Stellar Arms for being our title sponsor this year. We will no longer use the term title sponsor going forward. It will be called a power sponsor every year from now on, because we'll have a power sponsor because it's powered by. Right. And then we'll get in all that other stuff later. But shout out to Stellar Arms, man. I thought they came through. Every company that was there, in my personal opinion, the people that were representing those companies were very cool.
Oh yeah.
That's not always the case.
Right.
Right. Sometimes people they like, not knocking nobody, but some people be all business, man. Like and this is not one of those events. As a matter of fact, if you come in with your mind set on all business, it'll take about 13 minutes before it change.
That's right.
Yep.
And you'll get in the flow. You'll figure it out. Like, hey, we relax, let your hair down, be cool. Big shout out to Stellar Arms. Shout out to Star USA.
Yes. Roblox.
Pennies on Retainer. Alpha Foxtrot.
Yes.
Taurus.
Mm-hmm.
Tampa Gun Works. Fusion Firearms. Or Armament.
That's right.
Optics Planet. Bursa.
Yes.
Canco Armory. Canco, they have some nice suppressors out there.
Mm-hmm.
Gideon Optics. They come through every year. The Gun Food, of course, for being our official ammo sponsor for the year. Shout out to Patrick and congratulations, brother, on getting Small Business of the Year.
Yes.
True that.
Miami International Arms, Dan, and what was the brother name with him, bro? Because that's one of the topics tonight. Because how could his name be what his name was when he looked like what he looked like? Now he's now I'm not saying that he looked like he not like he just looked like he looked like his name was Tyrone Jackson, not Philando.
It was a Carmichael in there.
What's his name though? Dan, if you come in here, we need to know his name, man, because his name cracked. I was like, no, that's
you said something on stage about that.
Yeah, we were talking about it. You and me, we had a whole conversation. Like, that's not his name. He made that name up for the meetup.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Prime Protection STL.
That's right.
Hearts Desires.
Yep.
Opulence Med Spa.
Yes.
Checkmate Magazines. Big shout out to Checkmate.
Yes.
Even though they couldn't make it out, we will get more into the role that Checkmate played for us. NRA.
Yes.
Big shout out to the NRA. I will get more into that as well.
Mm-hmm.
Flex Industries.
Right.
Fire came through. They represented. I thought they were pretty dope. Handle It Grips. Big shout out to Handle It Grips, even though they weren't there. So like some of these people contributed in a large way, but they weren't there. They just couldn't make it for whatever reason.
Nice.
And last but not least, and this list was in no particular order because this brother really represented. That's New Orleans Armory, Dr. Brian. Thank you, sir.
We got one more.
MCC OW.
That's right.
Mr. Dixon. Thank you, my brother. That was huge. These guys, and these are, to me, I call community businesses because they're all active parts of this community, of this immediate community, should I say. And much love to those guys. So with no further ado, I'm glad this person came on first. I'm glad this happened. So I'm gonna get her in and out here. And because I have some things I need to say about her, but I would rather her not be here when I start saying it. Okay. All good stuff. Like let's not panic. It's just it's just easier. It'll flow easier if she's not listening,
And some people might get this because she might have been WGW. For a portion of the
I
know at one point I know she was for sure.
Let's bring on our guest, man, because she was really dope.
Hi, guys.
Ms. Moss, how are you, ma'am?
I'm doing great. Glad to be here.
Hey, listen. First, I want to say thank you and Attorneys on Retainer for getting involved in the event your first time. I appreciate it. I tried to explain how this thing goes before it ever happened. I hope that it came off the way that I explained it, or at least close. We were excited to have you guys there. I wasn't. I know you were you there when I got kicked out of the women's conference?
I was there.
I just came and said hi. Siege, like you gotta go. And so I don't know everything that happened in there. I did see some film later, but I heard you did your thing. So I appreciate you. You always represent though. And I'll let you tell us what you thought about the meetup. As a matter of fact, I'll bring you up here.
Well, hi everyone. It was such a good event. I know you told me what to expect, but it was so much better than I even expected. It really stood out to me out of all the events I go to in the firearms industry. This was the one where I really saw a community of people that care about each other, that want to be together, and just a bunch of responsible gun owners wanting to have a good time. And it's so different than anything else you'll experience in any other event for gun owners. So if anyone is wondering if they should go to a regular meetup in the future, don't even think about it. Just go next year. It's such an easy choice.
Thank you for that, Rachel.
Yep, there you go.
So all right, now I can be honest. The event's over, right? So not that I wasn't being honest before, but I'm going to really be honest this time. So I told the fellas before we even got to Atlanta, I said, we were in a meeting about 2 days before the event. I said, man, I'm excited, man, with all the companies coming out, because this year we had more vendors than we've ever had. So that was a good thing. And I said, it's only one that I'm a little nervous about. And I'm usually not nervous about any of that type of stuff. And they like, who? And I'm like, Attorneys on Retainer, man. I think I'm a little nervous. And the reason I was nervous is because that's why I asked you earlier. I was like, you talked to Marlene, because when I speak to her, listen, y'all, she is so by the book. If there's a such thing as by the book, that should be her name. It shouldn't be Marlene. It should be, BTB, right? Because, and it was like, yeah, she's like, how many minutes is Rachel going to have? And, are we going to do this? And is that going to happen? And this needs to be this way. And I'm like, okay, I get it. And with my mind on so much with the event, it's like, in my head, all I'm saying is, just wait till they get there. Wait. You'll see, like it's structured, but it's not structured. It's like it'll work though. Like, and now I'm hoping that you guys were able to go back and kind of explain that, because it's really difficult to talk to somebody and tell them what we do at this meetup. But once you see it, then it's easier to explain, right? So I appreciate that. I think I'm not going to wait till you leave, Rachel. How much time you got? Because I need about 2 minutes.
Go for it. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Billy, you shut up, because Billy will mess it all up. Billy, shut up. So I said about 3/4 of the way through the weekend, I go, I know we did a good job. I just walked outside at about 1 a.m. And the two young ladies, first of all, Tick Wayne outside like we at Club Nouveau.
Right. Yes.
It's one of them. And I don't know, if you wasn't there, you had to be there. You had to be there to understand what I'm about to tell you. He's in front of the hotel where the cars drive through to check in. Like, this is like, you're not supposed to hang out right there. Like, that's not the spot to be. Well, of course, our crowd, we go, they got chairs set up outside. Music blasting, bro. When the hotel doors open, I'm like, damn, who is that? Speakers going crazy. I said, oh man, this is not a good look. But then I looked over. I see Rachel. I see Sarah. They hanging out.
Chilling.
Yep.
Chan's coming through from tourists. I'm to the point now where I'm like, well, shit, if the legal representation outside, we straight.
Yeah, right.
This is it. Is she out there? They out there jamming to the
problem,
music.
the legal representation needed legal representation.
Hey, it was everything to me. This is what the meetup represents, man. We do this every year. There's always these moments. And I was trying my best, man. I'm fiddling with my phone, trying to catch people dancing because everybody was just in their zone, just having fun, man. You know, at the end of the day, the meetup has been built to, I never wanted to feel like work. Even though we have to work our ass off sometimes, but I never want the people that's there to feel like work. Even you guys, like when sponsors come in or companies come in, I wanted to be where, yeah, of course we're there on business, but let's enjoy ourselves as well. And now it's like everybody's going to remember Rachel and everybody's going to remember Sarah. Like when you guys first came in, you could tell like, which way do we go? What's going on here? And then they saw Patrick. Sarah knew Patrick, gave her a sense of comfort. And by the time, before you know, because people will walk up and start talking to you for no reason.
Yeah.
That's just what happens at the meetup. It was real weird. Like people will just start talking to you. And before you know it, you're learning names, you're getting to know people. And that's how you build relationships between the community and the companies. And I say it all the time. We don't have to drive home. Like, even though you don't have to drive home sales because people will get to like the people that's representing the company. It makes it so much easier to do business on the other side because now they know that they've built the rapport.
And they trust you.
I've seen it work a million times.
Yep.
That's right, Tina.
So what do you guys think about Rachel and Sarah, guys?
The last time I saw them, the last time I remember seeing them, they were standing at the counter in the front, and it was there, but it was somewhere else too.
It was
I was sitting on the couch watching, like,
No.
There was an inside Rachel and Sarah, and there was a we outside Rachel. I said attorneys on retainer got 4 people.
No, bro. One of them, I don't know if it's you or Sarah. One of them got this in their phone, dude. You should see the picture they took at the photo booth. You know how the photo booth have you doing? It's got to be the funniest shit I've ever seen, man. I don't know what happened. Somebody's grabbing somebody's leg. It's just weird. I can't even explain it, man. You have to see it.
Sarah tripped while filming the photo booth photo and it caught her falling down.
That's classic stuff.
That was so much fun. It was so much fun.
It was beautiful. It was
so fun.
James, I got you.
I want to say thank you so much. Like, I think was it really okay? Did you guys get to mingle with a lot of people in terms just for the attorneys on retainer side of things?
Oh, yes. We got to talk about our program with so many people. And I think most people just had questions because they hear about all these different types of programs that do self-defense protection. So it's really cool that we got to explain why attorneys on retainer is different, that we're attorneys. We cover the things other people aren't afraid to cover. And it was so cool just getting to share that with all of your attendees.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I hope we get you guys back out there next year. Now that you got a feel for it, you know what it is. But I'm sure we'll be doing a lot more throughout the year. So you're welcome to hang out. If you got to go, it's all good as well. There it is. Hold on to that, man.
Oh yeah, I got that one.
That was the outside version.
Hey man, it was
a
so
video.
It was so crazy, man. But it was fun though. Like everybody was just having fun, man.
Yeah, that's what we attorneys call evidence right there. So
Shut it down. Gotcha.
Don't worry, she'll beat it. She'll beat it. Whatever you got.
This won't be available on the internet where I found it. Don't worry about it.
Good. Well, we're good attorneys, so I'm not worried.
That's all good, man. So I hope that this is beneficial across the board. I will definitely be doing more work with you guys as well. I got some stuff planned inside my content with attorneys on retainer. This takes it to another level for me. I always feel like now we can work because in my mind, you guys have invested in our community. That goes far with me. I think it goes far with the people in the community. So we got you back. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well, I loved getting to know everyone, and I just wanted to remind everyone that the discount code is still active, RGG25. So that's limited time only just for people from your audience. So
Okay.
we hope everyone takes advantage of that.
I hope you guys do. So if anybody was looking to sign up, use that RGG25, save yourself some money, and we'll get it going. You want Zach? Could we post a link out here so that if somebody else wants to join, they can start joining?
Sure, give me a second.
That'll be
I
cool.
can throw it in the comments.
Okay. Roadblock, missed you, bro.
Yeah, man.
I know what it is, though. It is what it is. Fat guy, you too, man.
Yep, Miss Joe.
We had it was Billy, what was your take of the event overall, man? Before we start digging into some more stories, what was your take?
I had fun. That was my take. I had fun, and I didn't stay out so late at prior events. I figured, I better get sleep. It's gonna be a long day. This year, I did not care. We was laughing, man, the dancing, the music. I had to ask Alex if it was time to go upstairs. I'm like, yo, it's time to go inside. Alex.
First of all, Alex, how you doing, buddy? Second of all, I don't even. It's weird because Alex grew up.
He did,
because he didn't want to go to bed. And the weird part was, it's like 1:30 in the morning, and they playing old school hip hop. So this little dude is outside rapping every word. That was really odd. Zach, what was your overall view of the event?
Everybody enjoyed themselves, so I was happy. That's my overall view. That's what it's all about. It's all about we do what we do because the community is important and it's family. So I just want to make sure everybody has a great time and enjoys themselves and gets to be around each other. And for me, that's a success. That's what it's all about for me. 100%.
I'll say this. It was one of my favorite meetups, and I probably say that after each one, but this was definitely one of my favorites. I love the fact that we turned a corner this year where we're getting in the vision of a lot of the bigger companies now. People are starting to recognize the event for what it is. I love that part. And everything was safe like it always is. And it was a lot of new people.
Yeah.
A lot of first time people. And they came away kind of with the same feeling that we all have. It's always great to see everybody. A highlight for me was seeing BP because I haven't seen him in a while. And
yes,
it was great to see that brother and everybody else for sure. But the BP situation was special. We all know why, but I think it was even, it was just great to see him.
And bro,
there was people, yeah.
Year 5, we didn't have one. Nobody fell. Nobody did nothing.
Which is crazy to me. It's a little unfortunate. I think, Rachel, just so you know, every year somebody falls.
Oh no, we had one. We did.
We did have one, but I didn't see it.
Yeah,
I didn't either.
And nobody got it on film. But Armel tells the funniest story, bro. But I don't know if it was.
Yeah, he told me. I don't know how funny. I don't know how funny that is.
It's the pizza delivery. That's what happened. So anybody who did see it,
bro, it's funny because the young lady's all right because when they told the story, she was standing right there. And apparently, I don't know. I'll let Armel tell the story because
I've had that type of thing happen to me before. So.
Did you have pizza in your hand at the time?
Huh?
Tina, you saw the fall?
They call it the pizza plane.
That is awesome.
It's the pizza plane.
Let me shout out some more people, man. And then if I forget some people, I'm sure. Hopefully, I'll remember before the live is over. But first of all, I want to shout out Nita, my wife, and Queen, who I think I just saw come in there because they did a lot of decorations, like the decorations for women's conference. They turned around and did decorations for the awards dinner. I want to shout out Siege for the amazing job she did with the conference. And there was a lot more to that but not as much as you would think. I mean, we might have spoke to Siege. I mean, I talk to her all the time, but in terms of the women's conference, maybe twice. Where we had like 2 meetings. And she's just so good with it, right? Like ever since she's known about the women's conference, it's just so natural to us. So she just kind of step in and facilitate. She asks us what we want. And I'll tell y'all now, when I talk to CJ, I always say, I want the ladies to have fun. I don't care who's speaking. I don't care what's going on. I don't want them to walk away and be like, man, I was like sitting in class for 2 hours. No, I would rather them, whatever it takes, just I want to see them smiling and come away with some information and all the other cool stuff. So because none of the ladies was really talking to me. They were all upset because we had the community range day at the same time as the women's conference. So I was getting a lot of side eyes, you know.
But let me tell you this. Every year we take a photo of the women that come out and they line up, and to see from the first year to the second year to this year, it just keeps growing and growing. And I was like, wow, I didn't even know that many women were in there.
What up, Pop?
Well, it's awesome to have that amount of females at a gun event.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's rare. You don't see that very often, and I think that's cool in itself. Let me keep going down my list. Tactical Tina.
Yes.
Thank you. She came through with banana pudding, peach cobbler. This was this Thursday? This was Thursday night.
Yeah.
Was it Thursday or Friday?
Thursday. It was
Thursday night.
It was like the first night we were there. Like, I mean, she wasn't doing anything positive for our health, but it was amazing. Like the banana pudding went, so all of it went, but like it went fast.
But wait,
and then STD. Go ahead.
STD, your wife, strawberry banana pudding. My God.
He didn't make that because I was gonna get him the props.
Fat ass ain't make that.
Oh, my bad.
It was good. Hell, I know. That's all I know.
Both of them was good, man.
Yep,
but
yeah,
he killed it, man.
It would have been a half tray if he made it, because he would have ate some of
it. So all of that, man, and I didn't even know that was happening. Who riding? He bought about 15-pound cakes.
Yep.
Unbelievable. It was so I appreciate him for that, man. Double Tap. I have them on my list. There's a big reason for it. So two things, like this is like twofold kind of. Harrison, from the beginning, before the meetup even started, I called him because I'm like this. We're doing it in Atlanta. I know a lot of people in Atlanta. Let me call, let's make life a little easier. You might know some people that can help me with some things that I need. And basically I told him, I said, look, man, first I just want you to pull up to the meetup. Come check it out, see what it is. But I also need help. I need some video guys. I need camera guys. I need people to help me capture the moment. We may have some people, but I want more than enough. And he said, basically, say less. And when I tell you that he had camera guys for me at the meet and greet, he had camera guys at the range for me, at the awards show. So he set that up really, really nice, man. So I appreciate you for that, brother. And then he even, gave his time to come out to the range and help us out via RSO. And they had some family stuff going on that they took time out of of a real important day for their family to come and support this event.
Yeah.
Also, Miss Tracy, his mom, she saved the day for us.
Oh, yeah.
Because we ran out of water at the range.
And ice.
And she ran and got that for us like quickly, and we appreciate you because it was hot out there. So that was huge. Coy, same thing. When we first ran out of water, he went to his car and got I don't know too many people that ride around with cases of water in the car, but for some odd reason he had one. He brought that over.
Yeah.
Gave it to us. So that was huge, man. Dr. Brian, even though we already mentioned you as one of the sponsors, but just he's teaching my grandkids how to do Stop the Bleed, and he was just so open to answer questions and give people information. He was really dope. And I can't remember all the names of the guys who came out to the range to help us put up targets.
Shout out to Madman. Madman helped us out early. He was there early.
It was one or two other people, but whoever it was, I don't remember y'all name.
Harrison, I don't know if y'all knew that, but he rented his beard It had like a VIN number underneath it. Shout out to Corey for helping me clean up that range. Come on,
Oh man.
come on. What you got? Who else?
All the guys that helped with the tables inside the hotel, we moved tables around. We had to get some things out of the way and do stuff like that, man. Everybody was just lending us, because we don't, to be honest, y'all, we do not have a staff. There's no staff of us, like, no matter how you look at it, man. I'm glad Sean, what's up, bro? He just popped in here. So y'all probably saw a big dumbass drone out there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bro came through. So that's family actually, but he lives in Atlanta, and I didn't even know he was into firearms like that. I seen him at NRA, and I'm like, man, I'm having an event in Atlanta. He wasn't sure if he was going to be able to make it, but he came through. He already sent the drone footage to me. We're going to be posting that stuff too. I appreciate you, brother, for doing that for me. That was dope. So many people, man, been sending us footage, and it's been crazy. We have a lot to go through. There's people I'm sure I'm forgetting, like Rita. Did I say Rita already?
Mm-hmm.
Big shout out to Rita, because she got the sandwiches and everything for the women's conference. Made sure we had that stuff when we needed it. And she told us, she knew all the places where to go. She's from the area, so she knew the area very well. So she helped us out. And then she was like really open to help us with anything else that we might have needed for that weekend. And if I'm forgetting you, please don't take it personal, man. I'm just getting old. I tried to write down as many names as I could in the last 10 minutes. But there's a lot of people. As it comes to me, I will definitely shout you guys out.
You mind if I'm gonna shout out real quick in this on some personal shit, but I don't want it to fly unknown because not a lot of people knew. Erica bust down that range both of them days, swept up, raked up.
Shout out to Erica.
Alex and Big Dre's grandson picked up stacks and stacks and stacks of bullets of rounds.
And Ross cleaned up the range plates.
Yeah.
He was very helpful on that.
But either way, they definitely helped me get back to the hotel a little sooner.
Okay, good, man. That's good. See, I wasn't out there to see that, so thank you guys as well.
Bro, I gotta thank my wife, man, because y'all don't get to see her, but she moves me around, literally. The reason why I can get around.
That is a huge thank you, literally.
She's behind the scenes, moving me around. Something happens, I'm like, babe, we do this, we do that. She moves me around. She brings me to the events. Y'all don't know that. She brings me, literally.
Okay.
Thank you, babe. I can move around because she moves me around.
Stop saying that, bro. That's like everybody can figure that out, because she's such a small lady and you're not a small guy, and she's not moving you around, man.
Rachel,
me around, man. You know what I mean.
If you get bored, just blink twice.
Just hang up. So I'm just trying to get all the somber stuff out of the way, because I guess it's not somber, but I want to shout out the staff at the hotel too.
Yes.
Man, them guys was not everybody.
No, but
not everybody. But I will say that Mr. Tony, who was basically in charge of the whole event, man, he really, did everything that he could to make sure we was good. And Lord Chef Jay.
Yes.
That lady is good, man. She cooked her butt off, and she was like holding us down, man. So I don't know what was going on at the bar, but I feel like we bought the bar out like weird. Like it was moving a ton of money. Because it was never.
Mr. Tony did come out to the range in a suit.
He came out to the range with a suit on, and you could tell they weren't gun people, because he walked up with no eyes and no ears on, like
it was okay.
Calm, like I would have been freaking out with all that noise, man. Like hold on, back up. Let me get you some ears. And
Mr. Tony's wife dropped some bands on some purchases. So oh my God.
Patrick said Rachel was at the SAR table shooting up a storm. Is that right?
I think I was everywhere shooting up a storm.
Good. I'm glad you guys got.
I was looking for my next gun. So
Did you find anything you like?
there was a lot.
A lot of cool
I
stuff.
have a lot of options, but overall, yeah, it was amazing. I have to head out, y'all, but it was so good seeing everyone again. I hope to see everyone at Arm 6 next year. But
That's right.
Yes.
That's right, Rachel. You better
Bye,
be
guys.
there. We're gonna hold you
Bye,
to it.
Rachel.
Thank you.
Sleep good.
Rachel was dope, man.
I don't know why the hell I just said sleep good like it was that late. I don't
Right.
know.
Maximum Polish. What up, Lito?
Good night.
Maximum Holdage in the building.
What up, though? What up, though? So listen, I do got one big shout out, and I don't know if this will come later. Or now is the right time. Are we still on that?
Go ahead.
For anybody who's been to the meetup consecutively 2-3 years, been there before, or even witnessed it for the first time, Tangi is a fucking ball of energy.
Yep.
Her and I
So dope.
absolutely have zero rehearsal in us. We feel each other. We know each other. We kind of, just
Wait.
no, we don't feel each other.
Say that different, bro. I was thinking about it. I'm like, well, maybe he tell him. Maybe he coming clean about something.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But listen, she holds it down on that
She
stage.
be doing a million things, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like
But
when
she
she
makes
got
time
to
for this.
the hotel, she was coming from something else. Like she's always doing something. So shout out to Tangi, man. She don't miss the meetup though.
Nope.
No matter what, no matter what's going on, she gonna figure it out. She'll be there.
Yeah.
BP, it was so good to see you, my brother. That was like
It sure was.
a moment, man.
Yep.
A dope moment. So hold on. The gun fool. Yeah, I see you, bro.
What's up, everybody? Can y'all hear me okay?
Yeah, I hear you, man. You sound like you got a microphone.
Oh, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. I'm talking on my headset right now.
Hey, thank you, my brother, for your contributions, your involvement.
Absolutely.
Appreciate
No,
you.
thank you, and thank the audience for the award and everything, man. That was unexpected.
Come
Completely
on.
unexpected.
You won it, man.
Yep.
You earned it.
You earned it
Oh.
and you won it. Like people voted for you. Like that was, to me, that says something. I think big shout out to you and Pedro over at Tampa Gunworks. People voted. Like that's how it happened. Like I think people see that involvement and we see the work that you're doing. And I try to spread the word as much as I can because you don't. So I'm always telling people that Patrick is a lot more than just an ammo guy, man. He's been around this industry a long time. He knows a lot of people.
Yep.
He's a plug. He's one of the plugs in the industry, believe it or not.
Mhm.
And so appreciate you, bro.
Yep.
No, I always try to add value, guys. I always try to add value.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to that air conditioner.
Yes. Yes.
Patrick had that big ass trailer out there taking up a quarter of the range, man. That's a big dumbass.
That trailer was a lifesaver.
What did you think about this year's meetup, man? You've been to a few.
Yeah, man. Yeah, this is my third one? I think my third one. Man, every year you're doing it bigger, better, and you're just proving that nothing's gonna stop you, man. And I'm proud of you guys for throwing the meetup on, pulling it all together, making it happen with all the sponsors. Listen, man, I was shocked when I found out, that hey, there's more than 10 sponsors. I was like. Because I remember, the first few years you had a handful, but
I
now
remember it was 1 or 2 sponsors. I can still remember that, man. Big shout out to Optics Planet for believing in us early on and sticking with us through it. They weren't there this year, but I feel like we've done enough that they'll be ready to come back. And it's just I think it's gonna continue to grow, bro.
Oh yeah, no,
cards right, man, and we do what we need to do. I feel like, it'll continue to grow.
Yep.
Yeah, man. God bless you, brother. You really be coming through for us, man. And I hope that it all worked out for you as well. And we got to start, we got to put Patrick on the map, man.
That's right.
We doing. He already on the map in the industry itself, but
Mhm.
we got to put the gun food side of things on the map.
Yeah, well, I hope I brought some value, and it's always great seeing everybody there too. It's a real special when folks recognize you and see you, and a lot of people forget. I deal with a lot of different customers, a lot of different people, but when they come up to me and be like, "Yo, Patrick, what's going on?" I'd be like, "Hey, buddy." Yeah.
It's beautiful.
But yeah,
It
it's a
makes
great
you.
thing.
It always drives home that family thing, because when you were introduced to this community, it was the gun food.
Yeah,
But you'll walk away to today, and it's Patrick.
that's
It
right.
changes something in you. It really is.
Exactly. Yep.
And
Yeah.
and am I allowed to say this? The company you keep is amazing. Is that? I don't know if I'm allowed to mention nothing.
Yeah, you can mention everything, brother.
Your lady is cool as hell, man. She's cool. Super
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. We try to keep things going. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of work in this industry. It takes a strong heart to do so. So
Oh my God. Because my left arm, we leaving the range. It was about 5 of us left, and Patrick said, "Somebody's got to help me get this ammo in my truck." I was like,
yep.
we had this whole production line going on.
Yep.
Somebody grab it off the floor, turn around, drop it.
Let's put the link in the chat again too.
I was like,
I got
my goodness.
Yep.
But yeah,
Yep.
man, it was dope, man. I had a good time. Everything went well.
Oh yeah. You guys see the shirt, right?
Yeah, see?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, man. That's right. A lot of people didn't get their shirts, man, but most people did. We ran out. We had some big sizes left, I think. We had 1 or 2 big sizes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Other than that, the rest of them were out of there. But I seen
Yep.
somebody, man, waiting backstage.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna head out, you guys, but I'll be listening in.
All
All
right,
right,
be
brother.
easy, brother.
Good to see
All right,
you,
there,
man.
young fella.
Later.
And this brother here, man, let's just do it because I know I've been waiting to talk to him and about him and to thank him because it was great to meet him, man.
There must be a whole lot of ugly on the other side of that there.
It might be a little bit, but I was glad to see that old ugly joker, man. Let's do it. Jimmy Walker.
What up, man?
I got 5 on it.
Yes,
I got 5 on it. Hold up. I got my scope too. I got my scope too.
Hey,
What's going on, Jimmy?
Well, first of all, man, before I talk about you, I'm gonna talk to you, man, and give you the utmost respect. I appreciate you coming out to the event, keeping your word like you said you would. It was amazing to finally meet you in person, man. You always been a cool brother, stopping through the chat, chopping it up with us. And man, bro, it was great to meet you, man. And I saw you in there mingling with everybody and fitting right in, man.
Yeah, you know what? First off, thank you guys for having me. I had went through something health-wise, and it almost made me not make it. Before I started talking about all the fun we had,
Yeah.
when I pulled up to the range, when I finally found it, I seen Billy out there sweating with the megaphone and his son telling everybody where to park. I said, okay, this is a serious event and this is a time to be serious. But I watched everybody work. I don't remember everybody's name. I watched all the hard work y'all put into this. And the fact that y'all and everybody that participated at that range, we all had enough respect for ourselves. As Billy said, my son is out here, act like y'all children out here, that everybody was safe out there. And I thought that was really, really dope. Even if you didn't hear the alarm go off, people would go up to you and tell you, hey, hands up. And everybody had their hands up.
Yes, sir.
Then after that, we started having a damn good time. at the hotel when I got there Friday night, and they had the music outside at first. When I first pulled up, there was some motorcycles out there.
Mhm.
I said,
shout out to them guys.
I said, damn, they got a biker gang here too? I didn't understand at first when I pulled up that was people that was a part of the meetup.
They
Until
pull
we
up
got
every year.
finished in the lobby.
You don't see that every year. They always pull up.
And we went outside and they was just partying and what have you. And I was like, hell, I'm enjoying this. For me, this was an experience.
Yeah.
I don't know about the other people who went for the first time. I railed about it earlier on my channel. I try not to go overboard and give too much information.
Yeah.
But for those of you who never been, it's an experience that you can go to something like that that's open to the public. You know, usually this type of stuff, you got to know somebody that knows somebody that can get you in there. This was open to the public. The mere fact that the people there that wasn't black made us know that they felt comfortable. Since our channels is watched by everybody, don't feel like because black folks put this together, you're not welcome. Everybody that showed up was welcome. This, even the sponsors talked about that, how they felt so much. And you guys have put together something that Stella on saying they want to be the powered by sponsor already.
Yeah.
I think this whole thing, this whole gun tube thing for black folk, I just got to be honest about it. It's starting to catch on. People starting to understand we spend money on firearms and we love them just as much as everybody else. I want to shout out everybody that let me shoot their firearm. I came there thinking that I was going to have to buy ammunition and what have you. I didn't bring but one gun for protection. You know what I mean? I didn't, just I wanted to come and see it and see how it went. I came to shoot a 2011 and I must have shot every 2011 out there except the Staccato. That's the only gun I didn't shoot because the owner wasn't standing there. So I didn't just want to pick that gun up, you know. But it was an experience. The ball,
I thought it was me, y'all.
No, it ain't you.
We just stopped talking. True, what up, big dog?
You can come back in. Alyssa.
Yo, what's good, y'all?
True,
what's
what's
up,
So look, I know the line is probably hella long for people to get in here.
oh shit.
I'm not even gonna hold you. I just want to say, look, man, y'all brothers did it again. Nothing but love, man. It's like a family reunion. I had a ball. I always do. Every year, I say,
you know what?
Y'all gonna outdo yourself next time, but y'all always find a way to do it. We kicked it hard. We stayed up late, like Billy said. I mean, I took a gang of pictures this time. That was one of my main regrets in the past. I never had enough pictures to sort of look back and reflect, but I got a lot this time. And, it's something that, I'm going to hold high in my memories like forever, man. So just keep on doing what you guys do. I'm always going to pull up. I'm always going to support, and I'm going to always have love for y'all. So
Respect,
that's it
bro.
from True, man.
Hey, we from the same hood.
Tornado finna come?
How far we done came.
Already, man. Hella proud of you, Lito, for sure, bro. Just keep on plugging away, dog.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, brother. Big time.
Yeah.
I heard whispers in the corner that True might perform next year.
Man, I would love to. I would love to.
I know somebody that knows somebody.
Right.
Yeah.
We can make it happen.
Yeah, let me know, man. Shit, I would love to, for sure.
Word.
And actually, Billy, I'm a message you because when I got that address from Alex, he doesn't have the town or the zip code. So like I'm gonna message you to get that so I could put that in the mail for y'all.
I got you.
All right. Cool.
Appreciate you, bro.
My man.
Appreciate you.
All day.
I see trouble backstage. I thought this was gonna be all positive, but I see some trouble back there.
It's about to get messy.
Oh, it's about to get real messy, boy. Man, they popping in like crazy. We finna
Yeah, I see.
I see you back there. I see you back there, Miss Keisha. I see y'all. Hold on. Wait a minute. I'm trying to bring everybody in order.
Hey, while you doing that? Hey, shout out to everybody that.
Oh, yeah, it's over. We just gonna have a crowded screen.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people.
It is.
That's a lot of names right there.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm strong.
Hold on. It's going to be a lot of us on here, man. So we're just going to have to talk one at a time.
What's up?
What's up, guys? Woo!
Good. This is good.
We having another meetup. This 2.0.
All right.
Right here.
Make sure your phones are not muted.
Right.
Or your cameras or whatever are not muted. Oh yeah, we in here. We in here deep. All right. I'm gonna try to give everybody a couple minutes of fame here because we got a lot.
Okay, can I go first?
Absolutely, Steve. Matter of fact, there you go.
I had a great time. I had a great time as usual. So I kind of made up for missing last year since I couldn't be there. So I was really happy to see everybody. I had a really good time. I had a much better planned speech than I actually delivered. But I was just kind of excited. I just wanted to free up some time and give everybody time to party. And the music was really good. The DJ was good. The people at the bar were good. I got to meet some new faces this year, which was nice.
Yes.
And I think the women's conference was good. For the ladies that did go, there is an email survey. Please fill it out. Be brutally honest.
We gotta
tell me what you love. Tell me what you didn't like. Answer the questions and don't be shy. My feelings won't be hurt. Believe me, I don't get hurt feelings. I'll be all good. We want your suggestions. We want your corrections. We want your criticism as long as it's constructive. I welcome it, but I was really, really glad to be there this year.
Thank you, Shannon.
It did my heart good. Honest to God, it really, really did. I didn't know how much I needed it, but I really did. And, it's my yearly thing now. I'll be there all the time. If, God willing, nothing happens to keep me from being there, I will make it. So I wanted to rush home tonight to make sure I got on the live to thank all the ladies, to thank you guys for allowing me the platform to kind of organize. And, Erica, I give her full credit. She blazed a trail for this women's conference. She was the front runner putting this whole thing together. I just had to follow her pattern. Thanks, Rita, because I could not have done it without her. She was a huge help. Behind the scenes, just doing any and everything she could before I could even ask. She had it done. So, so thank you. And I'm going to get out and let everybody else jump in. But thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm back in the live. Bye, you DDZ.
Miss Keisha.
Hey.
Hey, Kiki.
What's happening?
What's happening?
How
are
you doing?
y'all?
So first
I'm
of all,
doing-
thank you
Yes,
for
yes.
being a part of the event for the first time. I appreciate you.
Thank
You guys were dope. You guys were dope. We were told that you were dope, but we were able to see it in person. What did you think about your first meetup?
Oh my God. So I do this What You Need to Know Wednesdays, and I was just on my own live, and all I did was rave about the event the whole time. And I was telling her, wait till y'all see the content. I asked Siege if she would be a guest so she could represent again and just remind the people and the women of just how dope it was to bring self-defense and self-care together. Like I would never know it would be such a perfect match. But it was really amazing to see so many powerful women doing their thing, being empowered, so many men supporting them and y'all just coming together. I mean, I learned a lot. I loved it. I'll be there next year too.
I like what I hear that part. So be there next year. That's my favorite part.
I'm definitely will be promoting. So
yeah, for sure.
It was dope.
We'll definitely talk as the year goes on so that we can make sure that we allow you to play an even larger role. Like that's what it's all about. So now that you know what it is, you'll be able to.
Hey, we couldn't drag her away from that range because she was out there just. That's the next content creator stuff you're gonna be on.
For sure. That's what's
That's
up.
good though. Yeah, I definitely appreciate you big time.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
love it.
Out there next year. We'll stay in touch throughout the year, though.
I appreciate that, and I'm gonna be out there shooting too. I'm excited. I'm like, dang, I need to.
That's what it's all about.
I'm ready to be a sharpshooter. Okay.
I heard that.
It was amazing. It was
My main man Pedro, Tampa Gun Works.
What up, Pedro? You're muted.
Bro. You're muted.
Damn.
There we go. Sorry.
There you go.
The dogs are fighting over a toy. I don't want to make too much noise. How's it going?
You're already making too much noise, bro. It's all good. Well, hey, man, first of all, congratulations. Custom Shop of the Year.
I appreciate
That's
it.
all votes, Pedro. It's not made up, bro.
You know,
Right.
Post the results. That's all votes.
To everyone,
You got my vote.
thank you to everyone who voted correctly. So I appreciate it.
Hey, it's all good, man. You deserve it, bro. You do great work.
I appreciate it.
Give back to the community. You come in, you support. I think that just speaks volumes, man. So I appreciate you for that.
Of course, anytime.
Hey, I had a confession. I broke down. I had a confession at the bar with Pedro. I said, "Damn it, Pedro! This whole fucking time I thought you were Jewish."
You know, I've gotten a lot of ethnicities. Jewish is definitely the first time.
I'm glad I could do that for you.
You was Jewish. You was Jewish at the meetup.
At the meetup,
at least in a portion.
That's cool. It is what it is.
How many people called you Pablo?
Like 80%.
That's crazy.
I blame Alan or two in LA for calling me Pablo.
He definitely gave you the Pablo name.
You know, hey, maybe one day.
Listen, man, as much as I love all y'all, I got to kick some people off to allow some more people to come on the line long.
I'll help out.
So,
hey, let me just say this too.
Thank you, bro.
I'm gonna leave.
The nicest shooting that I shot there
You
was.
too. See you later. Thank you.
I didn't hear a word you said, Billy. What?
The nicest gun that I shot at the meetup was on your table.
You know, I don't want to sound cocky, but I would say I know, but you know,
that's exactly why I rock with it, man.
It'd be on brain for me to tell you I know, because that M&P is something else. I'll tell you what.
Ooh.
Say that. Say that again.
Yeah.
The M&P might be like that's your prize piece.
My favorite part, real quick before I jump off, was I don't want to sound selfish, but was seeing people's reaction shooting those porta guns for the first time, because a lot of people just don't have access to custom guns or porta guns or all that stuff. So seeing everyone take that first shot and look back like, oh, it's like, yep, exactly. So I appreciate everyone who took time out of their day to swing by our table and shoot our stuff and enjoy it. So
appreciate you, brother, big time.
I'll jump off.
Well, what it do, fellas? What it do, fellas? Y'all know how I'm moving. I mean, in and out. What?
Hey, Biggs, you gotta wait your turn, bro.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. My bad.
You're on Armel right now. Hey, what's up, bro?
What up, Cuzzo?
Yo, I can't really stay long. I waited a good time because I'm at work right now.
That's all good. That's good. That means you won't talk too long.
Yeah. Yo, that was dope, bro. That was just so dope. Tig Wayne was the thing I was missing the previous years, bro.
Hey, he legit. Yo. Hey, he is legit. Hey, we should let him DJ the meet and greet every year.
Yes, we should.
Yo, that was so dope. Yo, it was something missing every time, and I couldn't figure out what it was. And this year, it was that missing link filled in, man. I think I got him last year when I was unable to come. But that
he was out there last year too. Same thing. He just came with a better setup this year.
Yeah. And he was missing me. He's the ultimate MC. Yo, dope. It was a pleasure meeting, Hot Tub Tony. I've been waiting for him for like 4 meetups. I've been waiting for him.
Yeah, we all been waiting on him to get to a meetup.
For 4 years. And he did not disappoint. You know what I mean?
Did not.
He did not disappoint. Yeah, it was just great, all levels of it. You know, Billy telling me to behave myself. I hope I did.
What?
I hope I yeah. Billy telling me to behave myself. I hope I did. Your sponsors was dope, man. You know, and the industry really a lot of more companies in the industry need to figure out that this is where they need to be.
Mm-hmm.
But the 2 range days, that was dope too. You know
Oh
what I
yeah,
mean?
we got a
That
few things we need to fix, but we're gonna fix it.
Yep.
that community range day was fire. It was a pleasure meeting BTG. You know what I mean? Brother of character. You know, it was just dope all around. My man Jimmy Walker, I thought he was taller.
All right, I'm gonna get around to that.
Right.
I
That
thought Jimmy
might have been
Walker
my
was
weekend
taller.
shocker right there.
Yeah, I thought Jimmy Walker was taller. I want to thank Dennis Dixon, my main man, St. Louis. You know what I mean? Mega love, kept shit under control at the range. My man Patrick Irie, as usual. 2A in LA. I came home with more ammo than I left with, bro. Yo, it was real. So much love, man. Thank Integrity, Integrity for coming down,
Integrity
bringing
was
that,
dope, but he had some dope stuff.
bringing that da 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 da. You know what I mean? Dre wasn't the only one in there. Dre 357 and his whole family, yo.
Yep.
Fire people, bro.
They were so deep, man. They took up half the meetup.
It's not even deep. They brought so much positive energy, man. That armament booth setup. That was the longest line at the sponsor thing, bro.
What?
So you know my man Dre.
I was so happy for him.
Yo, my man Dre. Everybody, hope him show him some love. His thing had. I didn't hear no feedback, but other than that, daggone. The other Stellar Arms had some dope race guns.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they had the dope race guns, but Dre had that da 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 da. You know what I mean? That
it was crazy out
there. Dre had them black rifles, bro. Dre bought that fire.
And it's some good stuff that came out of it too, bro.
Yeah.
But look, I know you like to talk a lot, bro. I love
go.
you, man. But get off my screen, bro.
I gotta go to work.
All right, Guzzle.
All right, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Everybody be quiet for a second. How you doing, Miss Tracy?
I am great. How are you?
I'm doing amazing. Thank you for stopping through. So, first of all, before if we are going to argue, let me say this first. I want to thank you for coming through to the women's conference and lending us your time, your story, your family. You guys are dope across the board. Harrison is probably one of the people that I've met this year who has slowly become one of my favorite people. Like he is a real good dude. I mean, we haven't gotten to know each other like that, but I talk to him enough and I just kind of see his ways. And it's just like a solid guy. And I'm all about just being solid with people. And he just comes off that way. Man of his word. He said he'd do it. He reminds me of myself. And that had to come from somewhere. And you being his mom, it might have been grandma. I don't know. I don't really want to give you all but either way, you guys have a beautiful family, and I appreciate you all the help because you didn't have to do it. Y'all don't know me like that, and you guys stepped in and did things that you didn't have to do, and I appreciate it.
And that's what we do. We appreciate it. It was an honor to be a part of our ARM5. It was our first time, but I guarantee you it won't be our last. As I told you earlier today, you stuck with me for life. We got a love-hate relationship. Your family is my family. Don't put your head down now. It's all good. It's all good. Everybody doesn't get to meet your mom.
met her arguing with her
So
because
for
I
my
told her
mom
straight in the
to
face.
enjoy herself and say she's ready for next year is down.
Well, I will say this because this is a part of the meetup story. Your mom, first of all, your mom is a beautiful lady, and we were all made aware of that. Out loud, shout out to Fusion. We were all made aware of that. She is, and she's funny too, man. I don't. Everybody didn't get to hear the parts that I heard, but she is a funny lady as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm glad she enjoyed herself. I'm really glad. I hope that you guys bring mom out well, she'll be out there, I'm sure. Next
She
year as
will.
well.
She'll be at range day
We're gonna
next
try
year.
to keep it.
All right,
Hey,
Miss
look,
Tracy.
hey, Bob in the chat now talking about
I did my thing. Right.
Miss Tracy,
Yes.
let's talk about your new stepdaddy. Y'all gonna work that out?
So wait a minute. Let me tell you. So there's a story that had a little conversation that happened after the fact, right?
Okay.
So my youngest son was there and he had to leave. So he tells my mom, he says, I know you're used to monogamy, but it's called polygamy now. And Bob got jungle fever. So the 2 houses that you have, you about to have 3 more.
Wow.
I was like,
Oh,
her
man.
bodyguards are there. We gotta get her out. So I mean, I'm okay with my new stepdaddy. We can work it out.
He's a nice guy. He's a nice
cool.
guy. So it's
We can work it out.
It's cool.
That's
Undead,
all
what up? What up?
What up, bro?
Man.
So we are trying. Well, I don't even want to give it away. I'll tell you later. But we're gonna be getting all the information out for next year. I want to give everybody good advance notice. I'd love to have you guys back out. You're always welcome.
I need
and
you
if
to have
you
a
need me for
team.
something,
I need you
let
to
me-
delegate. I need you to delegate stuff to other people, okay? But not
Yes.
me. I just want to show up.
You know what? That's you like the third or fourth person to say that to me. So I know that that's something that I got to work on for sure. It's
But
hard.
for real, if you guys need us, you know how to reach us, just give us a holler and we're there.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
There you go, big sis.
It's a pleasure meeting everybody. Everybody have a great night. It's my bedtime now. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Bro.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
You see Flavor Fee in the chat? That's my baby.
Oh, that's all right.
We met.
Yes.
That's your daughter?
That's my daughter, yes.
Oh, yeah. She was trying to mean mug me at first, but I let her know, don't play with me, girl. You at my event. What's up, though, Flavor?
And them grandbabies.
That's some beautiful kids, man. Your grandkids are beautiful, brother.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Your daughter's dope as well. Hey, Hot Tub.
What's happening?
Wait a minute, Hot Tub. Hold on, man. I got White Rambo here.
White Rambo, what up, man?
What's good?
It's funny because the original Rambo was white too.
I done took
That
over.
is funny because he can't be the first White Rambo, but he's definitely White Rambo.
He White Rambo 2.0.
Yeah.
Hey man, hey, listen. Let me shout you out, brother. Jason, man, you are a standout dude, man. A real good dude, man. Jason, one of the smartest dudes that we have in and around this community, even though everybody think he's crazy. He is a very intelligent guy, man. A very cool brother, man. And I appreciate you, bro. And before you start spreading rumors and mess up this whole relationship, I apologize for leaving you at the range. It's not done on purpose. And I want this to be the end of that conversation, man.
No, and it will never happen again.
It'll never happen again. It'll never happen again. Damn it. Hey, I left the hell out of Jason, bro. He say, and this what make it funny looking back. I say, bro, I gotta leave early to get back before the women's conference. Man, you want to ride back with me? He was like, oh yeah, I definitely got to get back to the hotel. I said, all right, cool. About 5 minutes later, I hopped in the truck and left. Forgot the phone ring and everything going on. I done forgot.
You told me he left you first.
No, that was the second time. The second time he left.
Oh, so you left him twice.
He gonna make 10 excuses.
Look. I got to tell you the truth though. Jason came with me to the range. Was supposed to leave with you to the range, back to the hotel. You leave, and then I look up about 2 hours later. I say, "Where the fuck did Jason go?" They say he left. I say, "He left me."
He left me.
A whole lot of leaving going on.
I jumped in with one of my road dogs. We had to go.
Yep. And then I
got the fried chicken in the shower.
Don't you go back,
man? That was my first time. That was my
Integrity?
first time beating Integrity, man. Hey, he got some heat, bro.
You do.
I said, Jason, who'd you ride back with? He was like, I don't know.
No, it was Biggs. It was Baltimore Biggs.
Oh, okay, dope.
Yeah.
Hey, Hot Tub.
What's happening, bro?
Hey, man, it was so good to see you again, man.
Hey, man, I had a motherfucking ball, bro. Coy got me super drunk that first day, so I missed the community range day. I didn't wake up. I didn't get back to the house till 5 in the morning. By the time I
Coy had to be the smilingest person at the whole meetup, bro.
Hey, man,
that fool was smiling all weekend, boy. I say alcohol make Coy smile. He run around there just happy as he want to be, man.
That's my brother right there, man.
Hey, man, for sure, 100%, man. Hey, bro, it was so good to see you, man. I know a lot of people had never seen you before at all, so they thought you was like a mystery.
I keep telling you, I'm not a real person, bro. I don't.
Simulation.
That was my avatar, y'all see.
Hey, man, it was so dope, man, for you to pull up, brother, and I appreciate it, man. I hope we got you now. I hope we got you locked in.
Bro, y'all got me. I told you weren't gonna be in the city and not see me.
I know that's right, man.
I got a chance to hang out with Billy and Zach, man. That was like me. That was like a family reunion, bro.
Man, Coy had me drinking some shit called Piggly Wiggly. I was like, what the fuck?
Piggly Wiggly.
Hot Tub say, man, go ahead. I smelled it and was halfway drunk. I said, yeah, I can't do it with y'all.
We had to be about 7 shots in, bro, before I would say I can't do no more.
Man, so look, I keep forgetting the nights, and I don't even drink. But all I know is Tick Wayne was holding it down. Yep. Now, I think Tick Wayne wore himself out because one of them nights I was out there, he wasn't even outside.
Tick Wayne's wife was holding it down.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shout out to Miss Tim.
To Miss Tick Wayne. Okay.
Right.
But look, I met his daughter too. His daughter, a beautiful young lady. It was her first time coming out there. She was real cool. But part that got me, we out there, and I got it. I posted the video. It was the first video I posted because it was so funny to me, bro. They was playing the Jagged Edge, Where the Party At. Everybody outside at this point dancing. I turn to my right, Kia just go off. He just I got a fiddle to get my phone because I'm like, the song just hit her like she ain't heard it in 4 years or something. And for whatever reason, the song hit Kia, and I look over, and Roselle over there, and he got a big ass styrofoam thing full of something. Bro, it looked like rice, noodles, shrimp, beef, and it was piled up, and he holding it in one hand. And then he just started dancing. And as I pan the area, I look across, and his wife, she over there like, I don't know if she was twerking. I don't know what it was. She was doing something. Then I see Tick Wayne. He's sitting in a chair. I don't even think he could get up. I don't think he was even capable of getting up at that point. But he was sitting in the chair and he dancing. Then Integrity, I caught him too. The song just touched everybody, bro. He get up out of his seat. Then here come Armel coming up the way. And it's just a whole party going on outside. And y'all need to picture this, bro. This got to be 1:30 in the morning.
Facts.
In the dead front of the hotel. Like, this ain't on the side. This ain't in the back. This is right in the front where the cars drive up.
Main entrance.
Where people check in at. And they was just, when you open that hotel, I know the front desk girl had to be like, no. I know they're not doing this. Because he had the radio all the way up.
Oh, 2 speakers, 2 big ass speakers.
2 big dumb ass speakers he using. And he out there getting to it, man. And then I see the Rachel and Sarah, the attorney on retainer girl. I'm talking the music that hit everybody at this point. That's why I say Tick Wayne got to be the DJ for the meetup next year, for the meet and greet. Because ain't no way. He knew all the right songs to play, and nobody was going to bed. I just had to walk off like, man, I give up. They gonna be up all night. Hey, that's dope, man. He said he bringing his family next year, man. I'm telling you, bro. It's the thing. Speaking of bringing the families, this guy right here,
Big Dre, what up, man?
now, Dre, you know, let me say this, man.
What's up?
First and foremost, thank you, my brother, for all your continued support every year to meet up. You've been to every single one of them, and ever since you started or Armament, you've been a sponsor for the event. So I appreciate you for that. Brother to brother, you said something to me a couple years ago. You said next year, this was in Ohio. He said, and he was deep in Ohio, believe it or not. They were deep in Ohio.
Yep.
But he said next year, he said, I'm bringing the whole family.
He meant it.
That's what he said now. But you know how we is, man. I'm gonna go ahead and be honest online. You know, when they say something, we be like, yeah, man, bring the whole family. And it should have dawned on me because Queen's such a stand-up lady. She goes, because I'm like, man, yeah, bring everybody, man. It's all good, bro. You know what it is. And she like, no, you know, we got to support this event, bro. She went in and she bought tickets for the whole family, bro.
My goodness.
I want to make that known because that's not something you always see. But I didn't believe that a family could have that many people.
Yep. 50 Shades of Grey in that family, boy. Woo!
Listen, we had generations, man. Like they was all up in there. And some now, who am I to talk? My grandkids are extremely light-skinned, but Dre darker than me. And his grandbaby was the same complexion as my grandbaby. It was.
I heard him say they all my grandbabies. I was like, they all. I
Yeah,
didn't
that's
know
what I'm looking
it.
like. Well, I say ain't no way. Them. Well, I guess I'm in the same boat, so I guess there might be.
I said, Drake, get out of here with them foster kids. Them ain't yours.
And then look, and then when I knew they was his, because my grandkids, believe it or not, bro, they got a little bit of hood in them, right? Totally his. Because they walked up to me, bro, and they got to talking to, and the first time they started talking to me, I was in a hurry. But I'm such a sucker for kids, man, that whatever it was I was doing, I'll just be late. Like they start talking, they say, we know you. Now I look at the little girl like, you don't know me. I don't know you. You don't know. She's like, nope, I watch you online. I've seen you before. And then she do like this, like, no, we got to do the fist bump. So I give her the fist bump, and now I'm trying to get around her. I step to the left, the other one step in front of me. I know you too. I said, well, it looks like I ain't gonna make it where I'm going. I said, y'all big Dre grandkids, ain't you? She's like, yeah. That works. This is what it is right here, man. But no, man, they was all beautiful children, man. They ran around there between your grandkids and mine where they was tearing that hotel up. Boy, they thought they was on the playground somewhere.
You know what was crazy, bro? 3 of them wasn't even there.
There wasn't no room for them no way, Dre. I guess everything happened for a reason, man.
Them SUVs left out in a pattern.
Right.
It's like Home Alone. He done left 3 of them. But no, man. Hey, brother, I appreciate you, man. And it was just a moment, man. I looked over there. So I'm walking. Now let me tell you what happened, y'all. And this is one of them times where you feel like, all right, you know, we do this event every year. It's a regular meetup. I'm kind of the face of the event. You know, sometimes you might want to have a moment where you feel important. Well, let me tell you what this whole event humbled me. Dre over there, I said, I need to go over here and get some of this action, man, because he got this, you know, he got it going on over here. So I walk over, and my mind, it's not registering to me that all these people standing here are in line to shoot his gun. In my mind, the people standing here just hanging out. So I'm walking up. I believe it was Who Riding, because whoever it was a big dude. And I'm finna walk right in the tent. He said, hey, RGG, the line back here, bro.
D-check.
At your event.
At your
So the Chicago in me said, who are you talking to, man? But when I turned around and looked at him, I said, oh, the line back there?
He was looking at his belt line.
Yeah, you're right. Yep.
I said, you know what? I'm gonna go on stand the line. It got so bad. It got so bad I left. The line was too long. I couldn't stand there. I had to go do something else. I'm like, damn. And then I just had to reflect on it, bro. Like, this is a moment, man. This is a moment for you to remember where none of this is scheduled, none of this is planned. You had enough quality there in your booth that your line was longer than pretty much anybody else that was there. And there was companies, huge companies there.
Yeah.
Every company got, everybody went by every company.
Mm-hmm.
But all of them had lines at some point, but I don't think I saw one like that.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate the support.
Yeah.
And I was sitting there and I told Van, like, we gotta go get some content, bro. We gotta go check out some of these other booths. And so I was like, all right. So we done went through this people or whatever. Well, all right, we can break away here in a minute. I turned around and I was like, shit. It ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, nowhere.
Then it kind of slowed down for a minute. I'm like, oh yeah, we good. Then they be like, cold rain. Damn. Oh, get it, man.
My bad.
But nah, man, I was proud of you, man. Them guns was running. I did hear a lot of positive feedback. I even spoke to Dan. I heard you had a conversation with Dan.
Yeah.
I won't even throw that out there, but I think that's great for you. Man, that's
a cool dude.
huge. He is. I told you that. I told you that before we got to the event. Some people are just stand-up guys, and he's one of them.
Yeah, cool dude, man.
Man, we got to meet OG Tank for the first time, man.
Yeah.
He was standing up.
He was standing up too.
I call him Auntie.
Biggs. OG Tank, a big boy.
Biggs, you see that?
Yeah, bro. He earned that name.
Yeah, I'm still in here, man.
What did you?
Biggs, what up, dog?
Ain't much, man. What I wanted to see was usually when we get together, it's a bunch of egos. You know what I mean? It's always one asshole out the bunch. Everybody was a vibe, bro. And I really enjoyed myself. But what really made it, old lady had I can't put it in words, man. She had a blast.
She had a great time, huh? She told
Man.
she was
No, she had a blast. She had a blast.
She was cool, man. She was cool.
Yeah. And
your wife cool, bro.
If I'm there, and it's, you know what I mean, if y'all need anything, just let me know, bro. I got you.
Thank you.
Man, I appreciate you, bro. It was great to see you again, man. I'm glad you brought the wife out this time. I'm glad she enjoyed herself. That's what happened from last year to this year.
Yeah. Hey, Biggs, there's only one thing. If I need something, I'm not going to ask you. If I need a spades partner, I'm going to ask your wife.
Oh, fuck out of here, man.
I saw Miss Yaya out there in the chat. I did see it earlier. I want to say what's up to you if you're still listening. That's Eric's wife.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Yeah. What up?
She was dope. I appreciate. I wish Eric could tell the story because I told him earlier in the year, like, bro, pull up to the meetup. I think you'll enjoy it just because he's kind of in that pocket with the guys like Letho and a Snap and PTG and them. And I'm like, bro, pull up. It'll be something that you'll enjoy, man. And he told me yesterday that he really enjoyed it. Armchair.
What up, Pat?
What up, man?
What's good, brother?
Oh man, chilling. I just had to stop in real quick and say it was a pleasure meeting all y'all, man.
So
it was great to meet you, brother.
Yeah, man. Had a great time. Too many shout outs to name, but I definitely got to give a shout out to that 360 photo booth because that thing was holding up two great big old BOTPs, man.
Yeah, that was definitely a strong photo booth, man. Zach stepped on it, and he actually stepped on the edge.
Yeah.
Right.
And boy, my whole heart dropped. I say, bro, go to the middle. Because he trying to test it. I say, no, man, what are you doing? He walked around the edge, and I heard the machine go. And then I say, bro, you got to step to the middle. And then the girl say, I think the thing going around a little slower. And I said to myself, I think Zach just did that because it was going fast at first.
Them cogs
He
ain't
decided
cogging.
he wanted to step on the side of it and then slow the thing down, man.
Yep. It's funny because he told me the story about he fell off that cart not 20 minutes before we get over there. So we stand in line. I said, you know what? Come on, Big. So let's get on the photo booth, man. And I ain't gonna lie.
I was gonna try to fall, huh?
Pins and needles. But I was like, we gonna do it. Ain't no fear.
Because you definitely a BOTP yourself, man. God bless you.
You
But,
just want to be part of one of them damn stories, boy. Big Zo.
Yeah, he tried. He said, Big Zo, let's go do it. I said, no, you didn't fail before. Let's try it.
Let's go do it. I was determined.
Man.
I was determined to cross that bridge, man.
Hey, man. It was so what did you think of the overall event, brother?
Oh man, the overall event was good, man. It was really good. It was a lot to do, a lot of food. We even fell into a food spot coming back from the range on Saturday.
It was fell into a food spot.
Man, we was for some good old soul food, and I love soul food.
Where was that at? I didn't fall into that.
Yeah, I didn't either.
It was a spur of the moment. It was a spur of the moment Google search. We drive back to the hotel. We looked up this place. I think it's called Sadie Mae's Soul Food. But I don't even remember where this place was. It was just not too far off the highway. And I was running around. We found that spot, man. I'm gonna tell you, that food slapped so good, man.
That's good, man. That's good.
Everything. And the thing of it is, they cook it there. So it was a little bit of a wait, but when you got it, it was worth every bit, man.
Yeah.
And
what's up, man?
Cater too. I think they cater because I was looking at the sign on the outside, so I took a picture of it in case if y'all will be interested. I'll send it to you. I don't know how big an event they would do, but man, that food was worth it.
Send it to me, man. Send it to me.
Somebody came back to the hotel
Legion
with
Precision in the building. I gotta say what's up to Legion Precision in the building real quick because I had messaged you, brother, and told you that I got a couple orders for you, and I wasn't playing. I didn't even take my shot rack out. Coy brought his out. And them guys shot that. Man, I could tell you a story, and this is as true as it gets. Was it Patrick that told me this? Now, it was some guns out there. And without naming the other guns just to be a knucklehead, I'm not going to do it. But I'm just going to say that they were some really expensive stuff. And the guy, we were shooting them, and he shot those, and then he went and shot the Legion Precision. Mr. Dixon was one of the guys, and I think it was Patrick was the other one. And he was like, man, I shot some stuff today, man. But that Legion, I got to have it. He's like, can you get me in touch with the guy? I'm like, no problem. I got him on speed dial. I can get to him, no problem. Let's make it happen, man. We got to get Mr. Carl out to a meetup, bro.
Yes, we do.
We need a Legion Precision booth out there.
Yes.
Hey, bro.
I'm gonna work on
Can
that.
I give a shout out real quick?
Yeah, for sure, bro. Absolutely.
I want to shout out my man KD.
Okay.
When we was right when we was getting ready to go into the sneaker ball, I'm sitting there, I'm talking to Hootie Who, we chopping it up. And all of a sudden I feel something go flop on my head. I'm like, what the hell? It was kind of big. It was a He gave me that nice ass fedora I was wearing.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Like, this is for you.
Okay.
Oh,
I was like, this must have came out of his personal collection. It was kind of big, but I rocked it.
He do got like an oddly big ass head.
Shout out to KD for that, man. I appreciate you, brother.
Oh, that's dope, man.
Hey, yo, I gotta give a personal shout out to Team Blacksmith, Mike,
Blacksmith,
Tank, Dennis Dixon. They were the range safety officers over the weekend, and my goodness, they were on top of things. They came to me about things. Shout out to Bullyproof. he helped out a bit too and brought some things to my attention, man. Everybody was on their A game, but without being an asshole about it. And I love that. I appreciate
Shout out
it.
to Bully Proof with his son, man. His son was a cool kid. And
That's right.
That was his brother. That was his younger brother.
Young Bully Proof.
Yeah, man. This is good, man. It was good, man. It was just so good to see everybody again, man. That's always something to me, man.
I also want to shout out everybody that took advantage of that on 5 discount.
Okay.
Definitely.
I didn't even get a chance to take advantage of it.
Jason, Shannon still mad at you?
Hold on 1 second. I got something to say.
Go for it.
Oh, I missed it.
She messed it up. Anyway, I think she forgave me mostly. You know, we're working it out.
Hey, man. Jason, man, you was holding it down, brother.
Hey, my wife is my rock. I'm not gonna lie. She helps me more than you guys know. I mean, and the community, you know what I mean? You guys mean the world to me. I'm gonna be real. Without y'all and without you, RGG, even though you left me at the range, and Billy, even though you told me you was gonna give me a ride back and you didn't do it. And Biggs, you my man, dog. I got your back. Nah, but I'm gonna give you all a pass, you know. But you better subscribe to my damn channel because I don't know why I only got 17 damn subscribers right now.
Let me go subscribe right now.
Yeah, why don't you do that?
I think I might have been the first one.
Him different.
Let's put the channel link in the chat.
Give me 1 second.
I feel like a scrub out here, man.
Jason,
you better give us some content to watch.
Hey, I'm about to give you some content. You're not gonna have to worry about that. I ain't got nothing better to do.
I just subscribed to.
We about to turn up 110%.
Okay, man.
What up?
I'm gonna start popping up on some of y'all too, so you better watch out.
What's going on, brother?
What's good, bro?
Man, it was so dope meeting everybody. I'm not missing another one. I'm telling you that right now.
Don't do it.
That's good to hear, man.
My wife had a ball. She couldn't stop shooting. I'm like, bro, you shooting more than me. What's going on?
Yeah.
It was nice, bro.
Yeah,
hey, that's good, man. I'm glad you pulled up, brother. I appreciate it.
I got to say this too. If I could say, if anybody is going to have more content coming out between K-Wick and Gunslinger Peanut, y'all was capturing every damn gun out there, and I see like video after video after video. Shout out to y'all, and plus, you better start recording her too, because she's shooting.
Yeah, she definitely is.
And make sure y'all using that ARM5, the hashtag ARM5.
Yes.
And and collab with us or tag the meetup Instagram. As a matter of fact, if I'm finna put this link out here real quick.
And
chat.
I just want to give a quick shout out to Tampa Gunworks. I said it in the chat, but I'm gonna say it so everybody can hear it. I was talking to him about his ported barrels for my gun, and he just casually walked over to he just walked over to the other booth, and he was like, "Why don't you try one of their barrels?" And they literally hooking me up with a barrel for my bull armory. So I'm gonna get to do some TNP for fusion with my bull.
That's dope.
Okay.
So I appreciate the heck out of that. Like I can't even pay, you know what I mean? That's just straight love right there. You know what I mean? Like he didn't know me from a can of paint and he didn't have to do that. You know what I mean? Fusion didn't have to go along with it. So I appreciate it. And I appreciate y'all for even letting me be able to experience that. That was dope.
Appreciate you, man. So I just put a link out there. If everybody could take a second, man, if you click on that link, it's going to take you to all the links that we have. We use this link all weekend. And basically, it's one that says the A5 attendee questionnaire. We would love for everybody that was there to go out and just do that questionnaire, fill it out, because it just gives us data to use when we talking to companies and everything next year. And then below that there's another link that says follow the A5 sponsors on Instagram. So every single sponsor that we had this year, their link, their Instagram link will be there.
Yes.
So I want to make sure that everybody that's on IG is following all of the sponsors. So when you post something, if you were shooting a Fusion gun, tag Fusion in it. If you were shooting a SAR gun, tag SAR, so on and so forth. If you were shooting the Or Armament stuff, tag them. So definitely do that. Fusion Firearms, man, in the chat. I'm gonna guess this is Bob out here.
What up, Bob?
It is either or. Bob, Trevor, either of the guys. I want to thank you, since you are in the chat out here, for being just a genuine guy, man. Just being really good to all the people that were in attendance, looking out for all of us, and being a sport too. You know, I thought that was, to me, that's important, because one thing for certain, if you ain't figured it out, if this was your first meetup or your first time being around everybody, we kind of don't care if you're a sport or not. We gonna turn you into.
You gonna get it.
You gonna get it. Doesn't matter who you are. Nobody's off limits, and it's all in fun, man. It's all in fun, man. Because one of my favorite moments, man, Billy. Now y'all got to remember now. I talk to Billy just about every day.
I don't answer the phone on Sundays. Go ahead.
You don't answer the phone at all for me, bro.
I shouldn't have said that. But here's the thing. He is a naturally funny dude. But for those of you who didn't know, I'm gonna go ahead and bust his bubble. So Billy, at some point in his past life, I mean, outside of being a pilot, a rapper, a gangster, and a motorcycle rider, he's also a comedian.
Yes.
Real life comedian, though. So when you hear him being that funny, it's not just like he ain't that good. He's been doing this for a while. But he's really a natural. And when he said, and it's hard to make me laugh, man, because I'm a humorous guy. I like to laugh, but you got to be funny. And this fool looked at Kush, and when he said 2 chairs, boy, I almost peed in that corner, man. If that wasn't funny, boy, that had to be the funniest one of the night, man. I said, yeah, he owned one. He in his bag tonight. That was classic. And if y'all had some memorable moments, man, bring them up, because Bob had the memorable moment at the award show. That was hilarious. Rambo and Jason coming on the stage.
Mm-hmm.
That was hilarious. Tangy turned up.
Yep.
Big time.
Boy, when that music hit, she turned all the way up. Shout out to Dolo, man. Shout out to Dolo Blues.
That's right. Shout out to Dolo.
I thought he did a great job.
He did.
And everybody, man, everybody that was just a part of it. One thing I have decided already, I ain't even told nobody this yet, but we are definitely going to do more votable categories next year. We only did 7 votable categories this year.
Mm-hmm.
And then the rest of the other awards we just gave. Next year, we're going to do more than that. Votable categories. And we promise to, and I'm saying we because we've already spoke about it, but we promise to have things even more organized next year, because we had companies gave us so much stuff that it was virtually impossible, physically impossible to give it all away.
It was about 40 people that left with some kind of winnings.
Yeah. There was all types of giveaways, and we just had more than we were able to handle. So to be honest, for the people that was there, the giveaways we did during the award show wasn't supposed to happen. They wasn't supposed to happen. Maybe one. Maybe we were gonna do like an XP Pro, call a ticket, but that was it. But we ended up doing several because we were just running out of time.
I just looked at Silverback's comment.
Yeah, you see that?
They fucking lying.
What him said.
You know who they're talking about.
Oh God.
Oh man.
It's an airplane.
No.
Airplane look like creature from Arrested Development.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
I'll tell
We get it to you, Roblox. I got your T-shirt too.
Yeah,
You want to
Roblox,
talk?
got you, bro.
You'll go next time.
We saved you a small shirt and
Right.
Oh man.
got your award, man. Man, I hated Roblox.
Hey, wait.
Everybody
What
was
they
at
say
the
about Think Maker? Think Maker came to the meetup dressed like a 19X. I said, well,
That's real funny. Be the clean. But man, when Billy said that about Pete on myself, I was like, damn.
Hey man, hey Billy, why Peanut, man? Why he like too cool for school? He don't got Peanut don't got no emotion, bro. You could be saying the most exciting stuff in the world to him. He'd be like, yeah.
He just even.
Yeah, we're gonna be here next year too.
Right.
Like, damn, Peanut, lighten up a little bit, man.
Oh man.
It was great though, boy. It was great.
We yeah. Hey, let me ask you this, y'all, because I don't always have a good opportunity to see this. But who had on the dopest sneakers?
Oh, Walt E.
You think so? I think
Walt E?
Maurice Evans and his wife was killing it.
I mean, so it was definitely some dope stuff there, but I feel like Walt E had, I don't know.
Now when Queen walked by, my daughter was telling me about she had some strawberry something. I don't know. I ain't a young.
He had on the Valentine's Day Jordan 3s.
Yeah, that's what they were. That's she was telling me what they were. She was like, "Oh, look at those, Dad."
There was some dope shoes out there.
Gunny Dan said he had them dope sneakers. What up, Dan?
Here go Dan, right? What's up, Dan?
What did Dan have on?
Oh no, wait, Dan. What was bro name again? That was with you.
It was
I
something
I still can't believe that was his name.
The ball delivery store. Look up. I didn't know that. Didn't know.
Lozado, Lorenzo, something.
It was like his name was like Philando.
Philando, something.
Well, we say his name like it was.
Hey, me and Billy on the stage just say when he said that, I said that's
Philando. Philando. Oh my God.
Philando Carmichael. He sound like he Cuban and he sells cars in Miami Beach.
Wow.
But he don't look like that though. So me and Billy, I'm like, that ain't his name. Ain't nobody gonna believe that, man. That's his name. Got to be Tyrone Jackson. But that was funny, man. But he was a real cool guy too, man.
As a matter of fact, speaking of buying out the bar, I think Bob was down there buying out the bar.
Somebody, I don't know who it was, but I wish the hotel would say they didn't. Like Bob, man.
Because Bob said, "Get what you want," and I was like, "Fuck, I don't want nothing." But
and if the bar would have opened earlier and stayed open later, they would have sold even more.
That's right.
It was Coy, man. Every time I went up there, it didn't matter what I was getting, a bottle of water, whatever. Coy was like, I got his too.
Yep. Give me two Piggly Wigglies. That's what he kept saying.
Two Piggly Wigglies.
My car was pretty different.
That alcohol is good to me, man. I forgot to ask Rachel what dance that was she was doing outside.
That was the
WCW dance. We wanted to do that this year, man, but maybe we'll make it a thing next year. Ain't no maybe. We'll make it a thing next year.
That's it.
The dance?
Doper sneakers.
No, the doper sneakers will be an award for the doper sneakers.
That should have been an award 3 years ago.
It's hard. That's a hard thing to decipher.
That's hard to
Creativity,
coordinate.
cleanness, retro. It's so many different ways to judge it. You know?
Right.
Hey man, thank you, Bob. Man, Bob said, "Damn, I done came to this thing and just went crazy." Bob done spent all the money and gave away a bunch of guns.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Hopefully next year it's gonna be a little different.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. Wall E killed it on them sneakers though. But we're gonna make it a point we're gonna do a whole thing for the sneaker ball next year. We're gonna add a whole segment because see, I be forgetting, man. Jeremy, if y'all don't know Jeremy was the guy who does the stage and the sound. Shout out to JPC Entertainment. To me, they the best in the business. He do this, man. He been doing it for a long time. He knows this like the back of his hand. And there's certain things that he's capable of doing that I didn't even know he could do.
Mm-hmm.
He do a lot of stuff in real time, like when he was putting the Stella QR code on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to be able to allow our sponsors next year to really take advantage of, that video wall.
Mm-hmm.
Because the capabilities are endless. So we see there's so much stuff that we see from the inside, that we need to fix, or we'd like to see go a little better.
Mm-hmm.
We plan to work on those things for next year. Shooter, what it do?
What up, Shooter?
Yeah. Hey man, I had a real good time. RGG, I told you about it. You said you wanted me to bring up some funny moments of what happened. I don't know if anybody else saw it. I think
everybody saw it.
Mega. No.
I saw it in slow motion.
Oh no. Oh, you might be talking about something else. There's a couple things actually. The thing that I'm talking about though, I mentioned it to RGG. I'm not sure what the young lady's name was, but we had a tumble at range day. So what happened is those collapsible chairs that like fold up.
This is the story I heard.
Yeah, I heard that. I got a text message about that.
Man, if
talking
I had
about the
got
pizza
it,
plane.
man, she threw that pizza like a frisbee, man, and she even rolled a couple yards.
You said she rolled a couple times.
She even rolled a couple yards, man.
Hey man, wait. When the story came to me, Armel telling me the story, and the young lady standing right here, like she's right here. He telling me the story, bro. It had to be the funny, bro. This was easily my highlight reel because Armel showing me the chair in his phone. Yes, like yo, it's a chair like this, yo. And he say, imagine this chair and her ass trying to sit on it.
Boy, like, he did a media tour. He went around doing that.
Oh my god! I'm like, bro, you couldn't wait to.
But now, all right.
The problem is she didn't get the XL one because there's two different. I know what you're talking about. She didn't get the XL one.
Zach all sentimental about it.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say you said the chair was the problem. God damn it, Zach.
Yes, the chair was the problem. She didn't get the right one. She didn't get the right one.
No, was it? All right. All right.
Yeah, I put it nicely. I said maybe she didn't realize that chair wasn't rated for her. Like she just it was because one of her friends was sitting in there before and one of the sides was collapsing, and I was like I don't want to offend anybody by asking or telling them hey, that chair is about to go.
You should have been like,
let me tell you something, man. When we're around each other, if you see something like that going to happen, say something. Say something, man. Say something.
Next time, I'll know next time for sure.
But not
there's a reason. There's a reason why everywhere I go, I have my own chair. So shit like that don't happen. That's the reason why.
Yeah, I felt bad. I went and got her some more pizza and everything, but what I really wanted to say though,
I don't think you needed no pizza.
What I thought Billy was talking about was where I felt so bad. I've been feeling so bad these past few days, Dre.
Oh, you good, bro. It wasn't your fault. It was that ammo.
I shot one of his guns and it leave it to me. I was like, I didn't even get one round out of that thing, man. And the whole bottom blew out of the bottom of it. I didn't know what had happened. But there was
what happened? So what happened? It was the machine gun, the full auto. So it actually did what it was supposed to do. When it had a malfunction like that, it just ejected the magazine. But it contained everything in the gun. The gun, like, it's still fine. But
you know what I got to say though? I got to say this, shooter. You didn't blink. You didn't budge. You didn't jump.
I tried my best. I was like, hey, I don't want to make it look bad for his brand. If y'all notice, if y'all seen it posted anywhere or anything like that, I'm not making it about that because, you know, people will run with a story. So
yeah.
I make it more about the, you know, just the experience than anything.
Yeah. So what happened, that ammo, when he chambered the round, because, you know, that round was kind of acting kind of weird. We had to try it a couple of times to get it to actually see. And it wedged a piece of brass or something in there with it. So when he fired it, that round it fired, but all that shit like the bolt couldn't cycle, so it was like it just shot out the bottom.
Yeah.
But it looked crazy on video because all you see him with the gun. He pulls the trigger, you hear boom, you just see a cloud of smoke.
And my shirt,
I turned around real slow. I was like, "The hell just happened?"
Yeah, my shirt.
And he's standing there. I turned around. When I look, he's standing there holding the gun. And he's looking at me like, "What happened?"
That's why your shirt was dirty?
Yeah, man. I had like a foot wide diameter circle of black.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie though, that video was badass, bro.
Yeah. I was like, one thing was for sure is it gave me some content. But RGG, one thing I did want to say before I go that I do want to thank you for is that maybe something people haven't really thought of is that this event kind of gave some people who wouldn't necessarily have the opportunity to talk to some of the industry people and get some of that industry footage and some of these shorts and things like that, you know, was actually talking to legitimate, you know, people in the industry. So that lends some credit to your, you know, to your channel. You know, maybe bring some people that may otherwise think, because there's a lot of, you know, stereotypical stuff that people think about us a lot of times before we open our mouth. So this is definitely gave an opportunity to show that, you know, we can be informative. We just don't like just going and doing mag dumps. We can, you know, actually take an objective view and look at, you know, stuff and give honest feedback on it from a more experienced standpoint, not just I like it. You know, people know what's good and what's not good now. You know, a lot of us have taken a long journey, and I know that I was telling a couple people that you were one of the very first people of that kind of look like me that I saw on, you know, doing them things. It was like you, and I think 8 Day was like one of the other first ones that I saw.
Shout out to 8 Day.
Yeah. So I was like, man, you know, shoot, I got guns. I enjoy doing that kind of stuff. Let me go ahead and do it because I don't reap some of the benefits that you know would see, but it's more of a hobby for me. But it's still fun to be a part of, you know, the community, and I appreciate everybody allowing me to be a part of that.
For sure, man. We appreciate you, brother.
He day one with this too.
Yeah. He
that's
was
right.
at the very first one. We was in his city.
Yeah.
He was in his city with the first one.
Yeah.
You only missed one, right?
Yep, and that was because my mom died 2 weeks before.
Oh, yeah. Right here, that man.
Yeah, condolences on that.
Yep, I had bought a ticket and everything. I ain't even worry about it. I had lost money on the plane ticket, all that. I just was like, I didn't even.
Hey, you know what though? Didn't you get stuck at the airport in Tennessee?
I get stuck at every airport, man. This one too. I got stuck at this one. I didn't get to the hotel till like 1 o'clock at night, 1 o'clock in the morning or whatever. You know, y'all were still partying for another 3 hours. So
look, he got to the hotel.
I got there
and left his bags in the front and just came right outside, and his bags was outside there with us. And shit.
Yep, I just
He said, this is where
Hey,
we're
one
at.
thing for sure, you can pull up to the meetup late. Tick Wayne gonna be out there.
Yep.
When I tell you,
You don't have to worry about it.
It was people out there that was just dancing by themselves. They were having such a good time. So,
hey man,
to tell you, and that was the first night. I was like, man, I already know what time it is tomorrow, and if you don't drink and get your rest before you go, man, them range days will wear you out. Like I'm telling you,
that's a part of what we talk about that too. You can be out there, you be drained. We do this event in the summertime.
Yeah.
Nobody want to spend no 5-6 hours at the range. That's too much. Like I think, you can get it all done. And we'll be working on that. I think wherever we go next year, wherever we decide on final, which we're gonna decide on real soon, wherever we decide to go, my goal is to make it easier for everybody logistically and to make the experience smoother, right? Like, shout out to KD. The range was good. Like there's nothing wrong with the range, but Atlanta, that traffic is bananas, bro. That can be especially from where we were, that can be a 26-minute ride or a 56-minute ride.
Right.
It cost me $75 to get 15 minutes from the airport to my hotel.
Yeah. And I think that type of stuff is a little weird. And then also, big, first of all, before I even say this part, respectfully, big shout out to Craig Tactical for supplying steel targets for us the last 2 years, as a matter of fact. But what we are going to attempt to do going forward is to try to position ourselves where when we go to the range, we just go into the range. We don't gotta do nothing. We just pull up, park, go shoot,
right, and leave.
Jump in the car and go.
Yeah.
Like that's it. That's what I want it to be. Because us anytime, and we had a similar situation last year where we still had to kind of physically be there to do certain things, but that takes a lot of time away from us over the weekend to have to do the extra stuff. So
because you got to swing from one thing to the next, y'all know how it is. No
yeah,
part of the day.
Four events in 2 days.
Right.
So everything needs to move.
We did 5 events.
5, yeah. So everything has to keep moving for us, right? Like if we 30 minutes to 45 minutes late leaving the range, it's going to throw off whatever's going on after the range, or so on and so forth. So, we got to fix all of that. But it's cool. At the end of the day, it turned out well.
Tick Wayne said, "Do more time."
I wish we could. We are adding. We're gonna make Thursday something official, though.
Yep.
Yeah, we're working on
We'll
Thursday.
do that next year because everybody was there. Well, a lot of people was there Thursday. I'll say.
Yeah, definitely. So we're working on making Thursday something to be there for.
Yeah.
Something just hit my head though, man. It's something happened out in the parking lot. Only a couple of people knew, and it was funny as hell. Tig Wayne's wife said, "You know about the Goodnight Challenge?" And I was like, "Yeah." She said, "Let's do it." And Tig Wayne was dusted out, boy. He was just gone, tired. He's sitting in the car, and I knock on the window. I said, "Hey, Tig Wayne." He said, "What's up?" I said, "Someone wants to tell you good night." He said, "Thank you."
Thank you.
He was thinking, he didn't know what to say back. He said, "Thank you."
Hey, Tig Wayne was so zoned out. Yeah, like he got the music playing now. He over there, he's sitting in the chair. He right next to the speaker. And this is dance right here. You go. This is how he dancing, right? And then when I say, you say anything to him, everything is a nod. He don't even say nothing. Like he in his zone. You like, hey boy, you gonna stay up all night, ain't you? He be like, then you just go back to dance and like, all right, this my dude here. He in his zone, man. But boy, that it was so fun out there, man. But yeah. I told Zach and Billy this. I really feel that we have to, the the three of us, I want to find a way for us to really enjoy everything. So I think Miss Tracy was right, and Coy and everybody else who's been telling me this. We got to delegate more stuff. We got to, be more organized from that point where we just come into the meetup to really enjoy ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Where everything just kind of takes care of itself. Now we can go shoot more guns. Now we can go talk. Now we can hang out with Tick Wayne all night if we want to. We can do whatever it is that we want to do. And I really want to that's going to be a goal of mine to make that happen going forward. But I do want to say this before we get out of here. I want to thank everybody, man, for such another great year. This thing, it continues to scale every year. It never ceases to amaze me, but I never know what it's going to be till it happens.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm so happy everybody enjoyed themselves. I know for a fact that we still have more stuff to work on, man. It's still a work in progress for us. But I will say that we definitely turned the corner this year.
Yes, we did.
We really turned a corner this year, man. Trust and believe. If the industry wasn't on notice before, they are now. And all that means is I feel like we're going to have a lot more big sponsors coming into play next year, a lot more big companies, bigger names coming into the fold because they get that it's legit. The event's going to keep growing. We'll open it up a little bit more next year. We'll try to go to a bigger venue because believe it or not, man, we could probably put a lot more people in the building than we do.
Mm-hmm.
We just don't go ham with promo. We never have. And it always does what it does. But I think that if we might step it up a notch next year, get a bigger venue, and just have more fun with it, man. So but we'll see. We'll see, man. That's our first recap. Y'all already know we're gonna be talking about this thing for
We
months.
got nuts.
What you say, bro?
We got nuts.
I tried to stay away from that all weekend. Damn you, man.
We should have had a We Got Nuts drink.
I'm telling you. They ain't got peanut butter whiskey for no reason.
Oh, and I want to say something to everybody, to all the drinkers. Next year, the Larable will have the correct recipe. We will not ever again do the Larable the way the Larable will be properly made so you can drink the hell out of them and enjoy yourself.
Yeah, you never know. If we get lucky enough, it'd be the original Larable.
Exactly.
You never know.
Letho, you are right, man. All the sponsors were dope. Oh yeah, there was one last thing I wanted to tell, but we'll talk about it probably another live too. We'll be back Friday. We'll be back to business now. But I was gonna say, man, one of the craziest things I did was put SAR and Taurus next to each other.
Shit talking all day.
I don't know what I was thinking, man.
Why are they crazy?
These two dudes, man, would not stop going at it. Bro.
That's good.
And it was all in fun. Like they cool. They see each other all the time type stuff. But when I tell and you need to understand what's going on. If y'all didn't know, Tony, the guy in the SAR booth, he's the CEO of SAR.
Yes.
Like he's the man over there. Like there's no,
You about to look swole up, dude?
Yep.
Yeah, swole up. Yep.
CEO and Heather's like a VP over there. And they like, so you talk about two big wigs that was in that SAR booth. If you didn't know, if you've been under a rock somewhere, Bob is the owner over at Fusion.
Yes.
If you was at Canco and you met Neil is the owner over at Canco. You met Big Dre, he's the owner over there, or Armament. Are you talking about where Kevin and Scott was over at Stella booth, and Ty, who's the owner at Stella, is just, he's just a FaceTime away. He didn't make it to the event, but he's right there. So for the most part, we dealing with the who's who at these companies. Mm-hmm. We got the right relationships. All these guys are good people, man. Everybody's cool. And it worked out for everybody. It worked out for everybody. I can't think of one company that didn't say that said they wouldn't be back next year.
All right.
Or didn't say to me that, hey, yeah, let's do it. Let's run it back. Let's get to RM6. So, man, we should have another huge year next year too.
It's gonna be big, y'all.
Real quick, I had people coming up to me or somebody on the team wanting to buy the shirts that we were wearing, the T-shirts and the polo. T-shirts, I'm fixing to put them up on my Big J357 site. The polos, you have to hit me up directly if you want one of those. And the SLR9 is now officially up on the Or Armament website.
Ready to go.
Ready.
Yeah, you getting a lot of interest in my gun, bro?
Yeah, that was. I think that was probably the one.
What's his gun? What's your gun?
Oh, I'm talking to Dre, man. But
what's your gun?
The SLR9 and the hump and the flail. I think that one piqued a lot of people's interest because it was a 9mm. But the second most interesting gun that everybody was interested in was the flail. Everybody loved the flail.
Yeah. Hey, are we gonna have an Or Armament handgun at Arm 6?
You choking.
Yeah, I gotta have some more conversations on it.
Yeah, you almost made him hurt himself.
Right.
Hey, Jimmy Walker, I agree with you, man. That SOCOM with the Dawson Precision Comp was nasty. That was nasty. I got to get my hands on that.
I've never heard that phrase.
Hey, RGG, before I forget, I'm about to go ahead and hop off of here, but something that might free you guys up, both you and Zach and Billy. Y'all really are trying to lessen the load on you guys. You're probably at a point now where you might maybe put out for an intern or two. You know, them interns that do all the legwork for you guys, and they'll be able to put on their resume, you know, something like that. So
that's definitely a thought, bro. I appreciate that. That's definitely something to think about because we gotta do something, man. We definitely gotta start enjoying this thing.
Tank, if you gonna make it to a man, you can definitely be a designated RSO. Not a problem at all.
I'm out of here, y'all. I'll see y'all.
Be safe, man.
Peace, man.
That was BP first time shooting full auto. Jimmy Walker first time shooting 2011. It was it's just a lot of dope stuff, man.
Airplane, he put me onto that super safety.
Super safety, whatever the hell Airplane had.
Airplane, I'm waiting for the link.
I got it. He sent it to me.
I want one.
That shit was whoo.
He says easy to install too.
I'm gonna tell y'all though, man. And you know, I'm just getting into these cans, but Canco is legit.
That was the part that I missed, bro.
Canco is legit, man. They suppressors are legit.
Bro, I had that 338 suppressor on my 13.9 SBR 5.56.
That's the one.
That just sounded almost like a 300 blackout.
That's the one I want, Big Dre. That's the one I want.
I've never seen a can suppress 5.56 like that before.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
I need 2 of those.
For sure. Hey man, it was definitely a time. It's a whole lot of stories. Sometimes we even gotta sit back and just let the time go by before we remember most of the damn weekend. Because if anybody in the chat who hasn't done it yet or missed it, this starts at 7 a.m. for some and ends at 3-4 o'clock in the morning for some. It just is non-stop. There's always something to do, always somewhere to be, always somebody to bump into, chat with, talk to, hang out with, all that, man. It's just one of the dopest things to experience. 100%.
I want to make a quick announcement, a little sneak peek. Y'all get ready because next year I'm going to try and have a 10 mil at the meetup.
Okay. Okay. PCC?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm on my business.
I know you always need a test and evaluation. So
hey, big shout out to Pops Don't Play, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pops. Good to meet
That's
you,
my
man.
buddy.
Oh yeah, man. He's a good guy and a very touching story he had.
Mm-hmm.
Good guy, man. Nice to meet you, brother.
Definitely. It was so many just new faces. I know I was new face for a lot of people. But it was just beautiful. Definitely.
Yeah, I'm satisfied. Now let's get working on the other one, gentlemen. Let's get working on the next
Y'all
one.
not ready for arm
Well,
six.
we'll be talking about this one more, man. Everybody, make sure y'all tune in Friday. We probably gonna have, because I know I think we still have another firearm or two that we need to
I think so.
Put out there on the land. So we'll talk about that on Friday, and then we'll talk about some. Now we done did all our thank yous and all of that stuff. Keep posting, post.
Mhm.
Tag the sponsors. Make sure y'all go and fill out the survey with the questions, and then click on that other link and make sure you follow them all on Instagram. And don't be afraid to tag them. Tag them until they get tagged.
Yep. Where we going next year, y'all?
Thomasville.
Oh, that's
Dang, that's an interesting. I would love to hear everybody's thoughts too on where we should go next year. We should put that in the link too. Like, where should we go?
I can't even lie, dude. Thomasville, for me, as far as like the hotel venue and the proximity to the range, has been by far the best one.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
It felt like we had more time on our hands because it was closer.
Well, that's for sure. Logistically, that place definitely works.
Yep.
Dan said,
Hey, I got to do one more thing. I got to give a shout out to Black Rambo.
yeah,
Most
man, that was
definitely.
a Black Rambo.
That's the homie
Man.
right there.
My
Hey, Dan, if you got
love
some
that
information
dude, bro.
over in Orlando that you could send to us
Yeah.
that would make Orlando a viable player, we'll definitely take a look at it, man. But we would need that. We would need that information as soon as possible.
Yes.
For sure. I'll look into things down here, y'all, and see if anything makes sense.
Yeah, Thomasville, what state? It's in Georgia.
Georgia, yeah.
It's actually
Georgia,
South Georgia, so it would be a little closer than Atlanta.
Yeah.
Hey, Gunny Dan, get at me.
Yeah, it's South Georgia, man. It's right by Tallahassee, Florida.
Tank, you said Texas, man. Texas is too fucking hot, man. I just gotta tell you.
We can do one of these.
When it comes to the ranges and all that, Texas is like the place.
It is. It does have a nice
But
place.
for the time of the year that we do the event, it's not the place.
No.
Hey, BTG said he wasn't there, but he still want to go to Thomasville.
It's a vibe, yo.
Yeah, I will. We've said this before. I think when we went to Thomasville before, we knew what we had, but we didn't know what we had. So, and it's when you start talking about logistics, you don't deal with traffic. Everything is in walking distance. The range is only 5 to 7 minute drive from the hotel.
Yeah.
The banquet hall was huge.
Yep.
Good food.
That stage was massive in Thomasville.
Food was good. Everything.
You gotta remember, it's the same guy doing the stage, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
They don't change. He just has to adapt to the room. He's so dope though, bro. All we do is tell him, all right, here go the room size. He knew exactly what to bring.
Yep.
He set it up perfectly. He know what he be doing. So,
and we had the whole hotel and part of another hotel.
You
Yeah, I forgot we had that one down the block too.
You can't
yeah, Dan, that's another piece to it, man. That's a big piece to it. Traffic is a huge piece because you go somewhere like Orlando, Atlanta, when you start getting into those metro areas, you can't control the traffic. So if you're starting to go from hotel to the range, and then you got to deal with traffic. And Thomasville, you don't deal with that. Don't matter what time of the day it is.
Nope.
It's a small town, so you just jump on the street, go around the corner, and you're back.
It's 2 turns.
We have to avoid traffic, a lot of traffic between the range and the hotel.
Yeah.
We just have to. Ohio wasn't bad in terms of the traffic to the range, but Ohio just sits in a weird place.
Yep.
Thomasville was
too ratchet for that
nice.
hotel.
The range was nice. The hotel was cool.
Yep. The town was good.
Yeah, everything was perfect.
We made
Man,
the
we
news.
did
Crazy at the Hilton, man.
We did make the news in Thomasville. If anybody hasn't seen that, go look that up. We made the news in Thomasville.
Should be in there.
Yeah.
It's out there. What
They
channel
so
was that,
mad,
Billy? What channel was that, Billy?
Shit. I think it was WALB, if I'm right.
WALB. Check that out. Go look for it. You're gonna see us.
Hey, I got to say this before we get out of here too. Oftentimes, especially this year, we were worried about security, worried about cars being broken. You know, Atlanta has that thing, cars being broken into, and all this that. I don't think I've heard one incident, one missing something, one stolen something, one anything.
Yeah.
I think we did well. Everybody took care of everybody's stuff, and nobody was reckless in their engagement and their hanging out and all that. Man, it was a smooth weekend. And we can all take responsibility. The three of us can only take responsibility of so much that goes on, but everybody else played their part to make that so much more easy.
I mean, and it's kind of hard to break into something when everybody up all night, all around. It's kind of hard.
Yep. Okay. But we did it, y'all. We did it.
Man.
Yeah, we did, man. So we're gonna get out of here, y'all. Thank y'all. Everybody smash the like button on your way out. I appreciate it.
Lay away.
Great.
So, it ain't over yet. It ain't over. We got more to talk about.
Yeah, I'll be good out there.
All right, man. Everybody be easy. We out.
Yeah, peace, y'all.